frozen guy.
You what?
That delayed reaction, though. Oh, right. You were missing out on a few tiny details, weren't you? Like his name.
Nobody told me he was a mobster.
Was, according to him. I'd say he still is, but he claims otherwise. Says he's retired, or whatever.
Williamson, didn't you think I might be opposed to this?
When has your client's occupation been an issue? You've defended a mob enforcer before. How is this any different?
I didn't find out right away then either. Told me he was a security guard.
His card. I think we've seen one like it before. I'm not sure where.
I think it's a watermelon.
Very astute, Your Honor. A similar one was found in the Kourang case just a few days ago.
And in the first case. And the second case. And the third case.
The third case. If there was a sixth case, there would be one there
Yep.
too.
Because this whole freaking game just has the massive hard-on for the Rivales family.
It's kind of the logo for the Rivales family. The Great Bear. It's a sigil of sorts for their... The Great Watermelon. It's a sigil of sorts for their leader. Think of it as a message from here.
You know, Michael Raval is that big old teddy bear.
He's a giant watermelon. I see. Well, we can't ignore this. Are you worried enough yet?
Well, not quite.
I could still go on for another few minutes.
I mean, remember, you're the one that was telling me I was the only one he has in the world.
And now...
God.
And now you're saying, no, we gotta get out.
I did defend Mr. Parker despite his job. We don't know Mr. Yossarian is guilty.
Well, I'm worried.
Trucy, please leave the courtroom. Shelley D. Killer fits into this story somehow. We don't know how or why. There's still plenty of mysteries left unsolved. I won't stop until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Till everything's out in the light. I couldn't not.
I understand.
I was the one that started that crap. Kratos just took it from me. Was?
What a thief. Or so he says, but anybody who trusts that creep has a few screws loose.
Why did you almost go full fucking Asian guy whose name I can't remember? What the hell was his name?
Toga Man.
Oh yeah! Whatever happened to benefit of the doubt?
Heck no.
This is hardly a fair trial.
Phoenix. We're in Japan. No, I'm sorry. He has so far been tried based on the abundance of evidence. Perhaps our detective holds a bias, but this does not disprove solid facts. Everything he said, minus the emotional outbursts, are the findings of the police force as a whole. There is only one truth.
Alright, freaking Kudo.
It is not subjective. His opinion does not matter.
Just pulled a full freaking Detective Conan right there.
Yes. And yet, Mr. Wright is correct.
Couldn't say Mr. Right is right.
No. I would appreciate it if the witness didn't make hostile remarks.
Even in a case like this, we get to just shit on Waters. Just right in his mouth.
Every case. Open wide, buddy. He won't in the future, will he? Nah, I'll be fine. Now, where was I? Card was found in the home.
That same card was found at Gurain Temple. That doesn't mean Maya's a freaking Rivales member.
Oh yeah, it does, obviously.
What do you know about the card?
We found it in a safe. Though the exact place doesn't really matter, the point's that it was there.
What does it mean for our case?
Wasn't it in the basement? And he's not some kind of little angel. I guess, but you knew that.
Well, yeah, he was a prick. I guess Mr. Yossarian still has connections to the family.
Oh, Jesus.
I should have guessed that from the letter. He's been in contact with Mendrez, whoever that is. Well, to me it looks like he's been in contact with a bad radio station. But the letter didn't make it seem like they were on good terms. Maybe... I don't know. I'll have to think about the two of them some more. Alright? Don't let me be privy to those thoughts.
It's like later in the shower.
Yeah. How do I know the crime was set up by the family? Because of the card?
Well, what else could it be? Two people meeting out in Nowheresville late at night. Right smack dab in the woods. One's a mafia officer, the other died.
You don't even know who the other guy is yet!
I don't need to know who the other guy is. He's fucking dead, bruh.
I think it's pretty important!
Nah, he's fucking dead, bruh.
You're not even here yet!
What? I don't know. Piece it together yourself, man.
At best, the reasoning's circumstantial. You don't even know who was killed, so you can only speculate on a motive.
Who cares? We've already pinned him as the only suspect.
A motive's important, damn it!
Eh.
They can't prove this is the work of the Bravala's family.
It's not like the entire last part of the last case was all about motive.
Finnegan Hood. He killed him. In fact, there's something which shows they didn't kill the victim. They? Oh,
right.
The family. There's something which shows they didn't kill the victim.
Victim? I might see something.
But...
Do you have the thing on? Did you take it from Polly? But it's too obvious. Why would they mix up something this easy?
I see what she means. There's a contradiction here that goes against something the prosecutor himself told me. Well, it's a good thing I don't remember that!
Suspect was an officer in the Rivales family.
Yeah.
Footprints.
We don't need this.
No. I'm just looking. That's it.
Okay, let me look over everything again. Suspect was an officer in the Rivadlos family. Card was found in his home. Need I say more?
Yeah, you kind of do, buddy. It was totally whacked. What?
Like, continue? Is there more after this? Nope.
Nope. But it's too obvious. What?
If only I remembered what Williamson said a month and a half ago.
He said a lot of things. He has a
Not
tendency of doing that. Huh?
It's not this one.
No. This card was found in his home. Yeah, probably.
I don't know. Maybe the D-Killer card, but should we freaking
just throw it out
yet?
there. It was D-Killer.
I would assume the D-Killer card. It was an assassination from D-Killer, not an assassination from the Rivales family. I mean, that's what we've been trying to prove the whole time. The Rivales family aren't the culprits here! I don't know what the hell that...
Phoenix, are you okay?
No!
You're pulling a regular Trucy fit. No, she's a good girl. She wouldn't do that shit.
This card proves a different assassin was responsible.
What's this? 2 cards. We need to stop bringing these
Two
cards.
cards! What the fuck was that?
He was really shocked.
This one belongs to Shelly the Killer.
Oh,
The Killer.
I remember that.
He's an assassin, alright, but not one on the family's payroll. Well, how do you know?
Just how many hired killers are we dealing with?
One every freaking case.
Now 2. Forgive the defense, Your Honor. He means well, but was misinformed.
What? You're the one who...
Told you about the card. Yes, I did, didn't I?
There's your music.
I'm a little scamp. Perhaps you misunderstood. Do you recall what my exact words were? Oh, this was here? Okay. We found this at today's crime scene. I did not lie to you. We certainly found it. But I never said he was suspected as the killer. I told you I was certain the suspect did not hire D. Killer. Why might that be? D. Killer did not murder anybody.
What else was I supposed to think?
It's interesting, isn't it? If D. Killer murdered no one, why was he there? All evidence points to somebody else. There is only one killer. And he is the defendant.
But the whole reason I took this case was to...
You don't
Jack!
even fucking know. You don't even know why you took the case. He may yet be involved somehow. The card suggests that. Exactly how, who can say at this point? Yet the true masterminds are and always have been the Revolver's family.
Why else would D. Killer be there if not to kill somebody? He's D. Killer. There were 2 deaths. Maybe he was there for the other one.
Maybe he just fucking wanted to grab a cup of tea or some shit, Phoenix.
Then why would he leave his card, stupid?
Why not?
Mr. Yossarian is found
was in a
guilty
hurry.
here, and now that's the end. Shut up.
It popped out of his ass. You are quiet all of a sudden. I hope you are not questioning your decision to serve as the defense. If you are, I've got a trained sniper on your head. Now, remember this, the people who tried to kill Miss Faye are still out
Yeah,
there.
and you're one of them.
You know it and I know it. That is all that should concern you. You are an honest man. Isn't finding the truth motivation enough?
No. I won't get that unless I look at every possibility. I need to be sure there are no flaws with your argument.
Excellent. I have no qualms with your airproofing my logic.
Airproofing?
Airproof.
For starters, I want to question his relation to the family.
I want to question your meaning by airproofing.
How can you dismiss his claims of retirement?
He did their card.
did it?
He did their card. He had their card in his safe.
Not enough. I think he was on the receiving end. He was being targeted.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you wish to continue this train of thought?
Yes, Your Honor. There are a few things suggesting he wasn't on friendly terms with them. I can see 2 things right now. What points to the family being angry with Mr. Yossarian? The freaking letter, obviously.
Yeah.
That's one thing, but there's one more to show. What points to the family being angry with Mr. Yossarian?
The shovel.
The
wiretapping.
Yeah. Remember the wiretap we saw earlier? I think the family may have been monitoring him.
Why would they have been doing
Because
that?
he was in the mafia. He was in contact
That
with
makes sense.
somebody. I don't know who it was, but the family wasn't happy. Somebody focusing. They made it. They weren't happy with what we saw. And anything that wasn't willingly. Their leader, Francisco Mendez, was personally threatening him! Why 3 exclamation points?
You wanted to get that point across. You truly are an amusing man.
I think you're amazing
I like,
too.
I like your hair. Allow me to support your theory fully. Mr. Williamson, what? I don't understand. Judge, you never understand. Why, you... God damn it. Why, you ask? Because Ryan has just proven the motive. A premeditated murder on orders from the family. It does not matter who ordered it or why. First-degree murder is not justified. There is nothing to suggest his life was threatened. The note mentions nothing of the sort. You cannot pull these things out of thin air.
Oops.
Your Honor, based on what we've seen, what is your take on the case? Well, everything would seem to point to the defendant. Yes, the case is very clear to me now. Then why waste more of this court's time? Detective Waters, I believe we've heard enough. Yes, sir, boss. We got this wrapped up. They're gonna end it already.
Everything I've presented has been turned against me. Did he really do it? They're ready to hand down the verdict.
Stay silent.
Yeah, send that son of a bitch to jail.
Hello, Pearl.
Pearl, I failed you.
Okay.
But I won't let it happen again. Those men still want to hurt you. To hurt you, Maya. If I stop, they might succeed. Not yet. I don't have the answers I came for. This isn't ending yet. Your Honor, something else is clear as well. Our laws guarantee them the right to face his accuser.
Oh, you mean the witness?
My client has rights, just like anyone else.
Mr. Williamson, we haven't seen your eyewitness yet. We can't end the trial. I was just about to end it, but you know... Wright makes a compelling point. Yes, the defendant will be granted this. She is in the lobby with...
It's me, jackass!
No! Though I remind you, she is an eyewitness for a reason. She saw the precise moment of the crime. If the evidence was not enough, her words will convict him where he stands. May we have a few minutes to ready her? Of course! We will have a brief recess. Please be back in 20 minutes. You never fucking listen to that shit. 10 will suffice. I came prepared today, as did she.
Those glasses!
I think I hear something.
Oh,
Very well, 10 minutes. Why do you do these things? I swear it's going to be the Kremlin. It's going to be the Gremlin.
That was a close one. I'm just glad we had that witness to fall back on. Hey, jackass, talk to me!
You barely made it out of that. You must be scared. No kidding. Might think I was on trial for murder.
What a dick!
Don't worry, we're here for you. Sure you are.
Don't make Trucy sad, you son of a bitch! I'm gonna ask again. Did you do it?
I'll fucking punch you, you stupid blonde twat. Do you care?
Mr. Yossarian, I'm your lawyer. Why aren't you more cooperative?
Because I don't trust you.
Why not?
Girl, does he trust me? Girl. Why should I trust a lawyer who doesn't have my interests in mind?
Is it that obvious? Okay, I agree. I'm sorry I agree? I'm sorry I upset you.
I don't trust you.
I agree that trust is important between an attorney and his client. We'll need to work together to build that. Are you even paying attention?
Nope, I'm looking at my cigar.
I'm about to throw a dart.
Yes.
Okay, well, I was just saying we should try to strengthen the trust.
To hell with your trust.
Didn't you want...
You're not here for me. Do whatever it is you'll do. Not that I have a say.
Wow, 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 wow!
Okay. I just didn't know.
What was I? Turned
I'm
into
scared.
Yoshi.
I'm on my PTSD alert, bro.
It's bikini!
Oh no. The defense won't get anywhere like this. Get out, Williamson. Your lawyer doesn't mind, do you, right?
Did you need something?
The witness will be taking the stand shortly. Before then, I came to deliver some more evidence. Thank you. This was a photo Mr. Yasarin was holding.
He was holding a photo of a capsule from Dragon Ball?
Yep. Don't worry. It's his house. His actual one. Fingerprints indicate it was also in Mr. Rosencrantz's possession at one point, leading me to assume that Mr. Yasarin was given it by him.
What the fuck is it a picture of? What about it? It just looks like some kind of bottle.
Perhaps you could coax some sort of meaning out of your client. He should know. Yeah, good luck with that.
Because we trust each other, right?
Excuse me, going back in.
Right now?
It's my own damn trial. I can go in when I feel like it.
You know what, motherfucker? I'm walking out the door. Fuck you and fuck Maya.
Jesus. We don't need to break her into this. Ornery fella.
Has he always been that way?
Yes.
Ah. And you got me defending him of all people.
Where's Jimmy? I want Jimmy
back.
back.
See the freaking picture.
No, you don't need to see the picture. It's just a bottle.
Okay,
See?
cool. I was expecting a zoom in.
It's just a bottle. It's a medicine bottle.
Bottle.
Mr.
It's a
William,
bottle. It's a bottle.
But is it a bottle, though?
Bottle.
Mr. Williamson, you're really tense right now. She does have the thing on. There's a lot at stake. It wasn't this bad before, and I noticed it with Mr. Yassarian, too. You two really don't like each other.
He probably does have the freaking bracelet on. You don't need hypersensitive spot telling to see it. Why would you defend someone you hate?
Everybody is entitled to a fair trial. My own personal feelings be damned.
This isn't even the first case where they talked about Yossarian. I remember hearing the name before this case.
Don't even fucking remember. No other lawyer has been willing to take his case. If we left this in the hands of a state-appointed attorney, they might... Well, I'm not sure. But you will do whatever it takes. You won't let personal feelings get in the way of the truth.
I'm really curious as to what changes.
He's probably more aggressive. I don't know. You won't let me down, will you?
Williamson, I know we're... Williamson Senpai. I know we reached a sort of understanding last time. Did I break you with that? Really?
Phoenix Chain.
How did this? Do you have that much faith in me? I am a member of the Rivales family.
I do. You made it through your darkest hour. You can make it through your Sarians.
Do you think he did it?
Yeah. The evidence is clear.
Give me a direct answer.
I am certain in the same way I was certain with Mr. Parker and Mr. Brooks. As it stands, there is only one reasonable suspect. Just throwing it all the way back to there, okay.
Do you doubt it at all?
No. The truth is absolute.
If you're trying to keep me motivated, you're doing a pretty piss-poor job. Should I be defending Yossarian or not?
You do what you feel is right. The trial will be over as soon as the witness takes a stand. Just see things through until the end. Do not think of it as defending a criminal. You want to see Mendez burn just as much as I do. He tried to kill Miss Faye.
Well, no, Pearl did. Think I can get at him through Mr. Yossarian?
An excellent question. It's a distinct possibility. The family has an agenda here. We'll find out what it is.
The killer's just a hired gun. He shoots people. He shoots who people tell him to shoot.
He shoots people who tell him to shoot.
But Mendez, he's the one pulling the strings. And Mr. Yossarian is being threatened by him.
Daddy, you promised.
I did.
Try to say. Well, you stopped flip-flopping.
Right now, the recess is almost over. Let's hear out this witness. Will it really be over so quickly? We're far from knowing everything. I don't want to have another loss on my record, though. As I, for some reason, care about that.
At this point...
Hey, you didn't start this with the friggin' gavel strike. What the fuck?
Nope. This is not official. You know how it works, Judge. Has the prosecution had enough time? Plenty. We're ready to call her in.
Whoa!
Miss, approach the stand.
She was the one that was yelling at Obadiah, yelling about you working with Obadiah earlier.
I mean, fuck, dude. She could be. She just got caught up in it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. We need to see you clearly before we can take your testimony. You will be safe.
Oh, no.
Oh, yep.
Whatever. Yeah. Let's get this over with.
My thoughts exactly.